What's up, family? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Always a pleasure to be kicking it down a notch for all you beautiful souls around the globe. Today, we're going to take a look at the new addition to the garage, my new 2002 WRX. Super excited. Let's go see. I'm going to show you guys everything that is wrong with it and yeah, what the future plans, I guess, are and all that cool stuff. So let's check it out. Full tour. Here we go. Alright guys, so this is inside the hood of the car, and man, I gotta tell you, there's some stuff going on in here that have me scratching my head. Now, I'm gonna say in advance, first of all, this is my first WRX I've ever had. I've had tons of other JDM cars. I've had a few Skylines, I've had a Supra, I've had freaking all kinds of stuff. Can't remember all the things I've had, but I've had tons of cool cars. 300ZX, twin turbo, all kinds of stuff. But this is my first WRX, and WRX engines are different than your regular combustion style engines, where this one's, the pistons and things, so it goes sideways like this. All right, instead of up and down, it goes like this. So it's a side motion for starters. Also, your ignition, your freaking geez, gone blank. Your I've gone blank. All right. Anyways, I've gone blank for a second, but your plugs are all underneath, as opposed to on the top here. You guys can tell. Usually, you have like your little plug things on this, you know, going up here and stuff like that. Injectors, instead of being on the top, they're on the sides, on the bottom. So you usually got to remove your tire on the side to get to them and stuff like that. Also, so I'm looking at this engine, and by the way, I haven't touched yet. I haven't cleaned it. This is how I got it. And in here, the air filter is missing. So this right here is your air filter piping that goes to your air filter here. This is the top of the box for the air filter, but the bottom of the box is missing, and there's no air filter here. You would think with this much piping work that's been done to this, because basically this comes as a top mount intercooler from factory that usually is back there, a little rectangle, and all this piping has been changed because it now has a front mount intercooler there, which you can tell has damage and needs to be replaced. That would definitely be leaking. But anyways, this right here, so your air filter coming out of your turbo, so there's a turbo there. Looks like it's a stock turbo to me. Doesn't look like anything fancy, doesn't look like it's anything particular, but it looks like a stock one, factory one. And then that air filter comes to here. Now, normally some people would probably, most likely, you would expect, if they've gone through the effort to put a blow-off valve, which there's your blow-off valve there. You've got your front mount intercooler and all the piping. There was probably a pod filter here, you know, for your air filter. It was probably a pod style one, and someone's taken it, and then they've just put this on and didn't put the rest of the thing on whatsoever. Not having an air filter is bad for your engine, especially for a turbo one, because, well, think about what the name says. It filters out all the bad stuff. All the bad stuff, that means it's gone straight through the turbo, through the engine. It's bad. That is not good. That is incredibly freaking not good. And considering the fact that this here doesn't even have any protective mesh or anything to help block any nasty stuff from flying in your engine, anything could literally just kind of fly into here. It's just not good, man. So there's things that need to be addressed. I'm also thinking there's a pulley down there, and there is a couple of screws. Something was here. I'm guessing, my guess is it's probably like the AC unit or the heating unit or AC unit, something like that. And that would have a pulley on it that connects to that pulley down there. And I'm guessing that's what it is. I don't know for sure, because like I said, I don't really know these engines, but I'm looking around the engine and I don't see anything else that could possibly be that. So I'm guessing that's what that was, and that's missing, and it would explain why the heater is not working, nor the AC, because, well, if the unit's not there, it's not going to work. So kind of like that's the main big things that jumped out at me that I just right off the bat could tell. Besides the engine being dirty, it definitely needs some loving, some TLC. And I wish, I tried to get in touch with the actual previous owner of the car, because the guy I bought it off didn't really know much about it. He only had it for a week and he didn't know much about it. But I couldn't get a hold of the actual owner yet to find out things like, does it have forged pistons? Does it have, a bigger fuel pump? Does it have bigger injectors? Man, if it has 850cc injectors, I'd be happy. An aftermarket fuel management system or something, that'd be great. But anyways, I don't know what it has. Only what I can see so far. Down there you can see some heater core. The other thing is axle back, it's missing the exhaust. So it's only got the dump pipe, but the rest is missing from the back as well. So either someone has stripped that stuff off prior to selling and just was like, oh, I want to keep this stuff, I'll just sell it without it. Or someone is actually, this car might have been stolen and someone stole those parts, stripped a bunch of stuff off of it. Or either, I don't know. Because these doors right here, I put duct tape on them, but they're missing the whole key lock assembly. Is just pushed in the door, jammed in there. There's no key lock. So someone has intentionally tried to push that in, probably to break into the car, I'm guessing. And then under here, you can see that the whole plastic bottom is missing. And I don't have the original key to the car. I've got a key that's been cut and made for the car. So either the key went missing by the owner, the previous owner, someone, and he tried to get in the car, and so he pushed the locks in and did all that to attempt to do that, and then ended up having to get a new key made in the barrel or something, or put a new barrel in, or I don't know. Something has gone astray. But this is the inside of the car now. I told you guys I would show you. I've cleaned it all up. And it was already clean. I just wanted to put that out there. It wasn't dirty. It was actually one of the cleanest cars that I have bought in a while. The interior is very tidy, really good. Check that out. The interior is just, those seats look amazing. No tears, no rips. They just look really freaking comfortable. Even the side trim, all the material in the car looks on point. Even on this side here, all looks good, which is positives. Even the carpet and everything looks really good. The car has a really mildewy smell to it, so I'm kind of wondering if it has a leak in the sunroof or something. By the way, all the electrics work. The sunroof works. All the windows work, which is really cool. But you can see that this is coming off at the top, and I think I see some rust there. And if that is rust, that would be confirming that there's a leak coming from the sunroof. So I need to definitely get that looked at ASAP. Those plastic trims, though, on the sides, they look like they were a different color before. They've been painted black. I noticed that over here. This one, see how it was that color, and then obviously they sprayed around it. There would have been some gauges here, some on the pillar here. And, they've removed that. But 294,000 Ks, which isn't too bad. That's an aftermarket head unit. It's not too bad. The speakers in the back, it's got nice, pretty good sound in here. And it's got a big subby in the trunk. But as you can see, the seats, yeah, they all look pretty freaking good, man. So no complaints there. And again, the carpet and everything is really good. I apologize if this footage is probably going to have a bit of noise, because this camera that I'm using on this phone, unfortunately, isn't that great with low light. But yeah, this is the inside of the car. I'll start it up real quick for you guys. And check this out. Here we go. I'm just going to start it up. Make sure that's out of gear. And that says STI, and this feels like a short shift. Like, this is aftermarket, I think, as well. It's nice and tight, man. It's really good. And yeah, so like I said, this is all loose here. See all the buttons and stuff, so that's all loose. And it blows like air, but it doesn't cool or heat up or anything, and I think that's because that unit's missing. There's a boost controller right there. Not sure if it works or not, but there is one right there. Anyways, let's start this up real quick. So she starts right up, you know, and it doesn't overheat. I've had it running for a while now, and it seems to be holding temperature where it needs to be holding it. And after it runs for a while, it seems to be idling all right. You know, lights and all that kind of stuff works. So yeah, you know, it needs some loving. I got this at a fantastic price though, so provided there's no other nasty surprises than the ones I've just said, it should be pretty good. It's got cruise control as well, which is pretty dope. Wasn't expecting that. Factory Momo steering wheel, freaking super dope. From factory, man. Like, that's awesome. Yeah. So on the outside of the car, the main areas that I need to address pretty quickly, as I said earlier, the intercooler there needs to be replacing. Cosmetically, this right here, you can tell that's been kind of, looks like someone's can sprayed it or something, but whatever's going on is cracking. Could just be just wear and tear for a while. The tires on this side look pretty good. From what I could tell, I think the brakes are pretty good. I haven't been able to go on a proper drive yet. There's some scratches and things there. Up here, there's some right here. The top freaking mount there is missing the mesh that goes in it and some screws. It's not screwed in all the way. Over here, this is what I did. I did this stupidly. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. Unless I'm putting it in this video, I don't know. So anyways, but I did that, freaking being retarded. But hopefully most of that will buff out. That there, so I need to get fixed ASAP, get the key locks put in so that I can actually lock the car. That would be nice. The tent's coming off this window here. The top of the roof here is oxidized, fading paint. Looks like it might have been wrapped and someone's ripped the wrap off, and that's what's caused the damage. Then back here, the car is pretty good. A few dents here and there. A few dents on the door here, little small dents. Looks like it could have been hail or something, I'm not sure. A little scratch there. Wing in the back. The back doesn't look too bad, from what I can tell. That has a reversing camera there. Oh, actually, over here is broken. Right there, so that needs to be fixed on the bottom lip spoiler here. So I might just get like a whole new rear diffuser or a whole new bumper or something. I don't know, see what options are in the future, but something I want to get later on. This side here, this tire tread looks pretty okay as well from what I can tell. And the same with this one here. This one doesn't look too bad. The tint on the back window needs to be redone, and the tint on this window needs to be redone. But the rest of the tint's not too bad. This side, the side skirts on both sides look pretty good. I didn't notice any real damage to those or anything. And this is the only tire, when I looked at earlier, it looks like it's worn a bit on the outside. So I'm thinking this might be the only tire I need to replace. Unless they flip the tires around and all of them, I can't really see the other ones on the inside. But from what I can tell, headlights, they've sprayed some type of tint over it, you know, to try to darken it. I would be changing these anyways and getting some aftermarket headlights that have the halos and things like that. Um, you know, just needs a really good tidy up more than anything. I think, again, won't really know until I really actually take it for a proper spin and see what's going on with it. I'm pretty sure it's an aftermarket radiator too. I forgot to mention earlier. And see how it has the dual fans in the back. I think from factory that these have just a single fan, but I'm not sure. But this looks like it might be an aftermarket radiator. Also, this coolant cap here doesn't fit properly. Currently have to use the hood holder thingy to jam it in there and keep it tight. So that needs to be fixed as well. But yeah, something was here. Not sure what was there, but something obviously was there. Could have been the alarm system, maybe, or something. I'm not sure. But definitely something. This was, like I said earlier, it comes factory with a top mount intercooler. So whether or not that maybe had something to do with that, I don't know. But yeah, look, I got this at a pretty good price. So, you know, it does need some work. But it has great potential. I think this has an amazing potential to be like just super dope. So I'm excited to see what, you know, I'm able to find out about this car, all of its little secrets, and then just go from there and make it as good as possible. But yeah, definitely needs some work and some loving, and yeah. But I'm excited about it, and I'm looking forward to seeing seeing how cool I can actually make this thing, because I've always wanted a WRX, and this is the first one I've actually had now, so I am above excited. So yeah. So anyways, what sucks is at the moment, oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys don't know, one of the cool things about WRX is they are all-wheel drive, which is awesome. You can see the speakers in the window as well, and I'll show you guys the subby another time, but it's huge subby in the back. But yeah, that's the car. All right, so future plans, man, it's pretty simple. It's just to first just get it running good, get the things that are missing that should be there, get them there, and then, well, maybe have some fun trying to bump up the power and get it to, if I can get it around tuned to around 400 to start with, I'd be happy with that to start with. So I don't know how much horsepower it's making right now. I need to get this thing on the dyno. That's something else that's going to need to happen. But for the moment, yeah, just get it running right. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed the new ride, and then I hope you're looking forward to all the cool things that are about to happen with it as well. Make sure you subscribe, all notifications on. I'll catch you guys on the next one. As always, remember to live to the fullest and keep it off tap out. In case I don't want to freaking fall and drop everything on film, that just sucks. Alright guys, we're going to do a little mission right now. Alright, this is just for you guys. We gotta get out of here! for another blow.